Welcome to Roy's Rambles, and here we are back in Llandudno to do the second half of the video. Now, it's not possible to see everything on one video. Llandudno's probably my favourite seaside town, or certainly one of my favourite seaside towns. Everything's here, and it's just a wonderful town, to be truthful. Victorian. Well, at the moment, as you can probably see, we're stood outside the actual train station, and we're going to pop in, if they'll allow us, and have a quick look of what's left of the original Victorian station. And then we're going to pop around and have a look at the relatively new retail park that's built at the bottom of the town. But I must say that we will still have to come back in the summer, because at the moment a lot of the attractions are not open. The pier's not really open. The ride up to the home on the Victorian vintage trams are not running at the moment, and the home, you'll have to definitely go up on the top of the home so you can have a look at the home. And the road around the home, there's a small private one-track road around the home, and we really need to do that as well, which brings you out at the Gangway at the opposite end. So we will be coming back to do a third video when those attractions are actually open in a few months' time. So for now, let's go and have a look at the train station. So we've come through the main entrance of the station, through the waiting area at the front of the station, and into the actual station proper. And as you can see, the station is still pretty much as it was when it was built. Now we're going to go beyond these railings at the back of us, and take a look at the actual platforms. But an interesting station in terms of its construction, fairly modern. Notice that the roof is a girder construction, and quite a lightweight construction by Victorian standards. Many people will remember this station. I would imagine probably half the population of the country have been through it at one time or another. So let's take a look on the platforms. So we're going to go onto the platforms now, and as we do, I'd like you to notice the same thing about all these holiday destinations, and that is the length of these platforms. Oh, so here we are on the platform, and behind me you'll see the long sleeping line of the platform disappearing into the distance. And I'd like you really to use your imagination to imagine what this was like on a bank holiday, with all the thousands and thousands of people piling out the train onto these platforms, the hustle and the bustle and the noise and the laughter of children, and it would have been quite a sight. I'd also like to point out that behind me is what is now like a tarmac section, running down the length of the station, between these two banks of platforms. I've been led to believe that these were once platforms themselves, and that they've been filled in as train travel has reduced, and there was no need for these extra platforms, and so a local person just told me that they were filled in, and now they're just like a tarmac a tarmac road. So again, an interesting piece of local history, and fascinating to me, but maybe not so fascinating to you. Okay, we've done the station, and now we've come to the new retail park at the end of Llandudno. But before we do any of that, we're going to go into Costa Coffee and have a nice cup of coffee. After all, there's got to be a bit of pleasure in life, or what's the point? Are you going in, Mark? Here we are outside Marks and Sparks. We've just come out of Costa Coffee, a very nice cup of coffee, and we're going to have a walk around this part of the town. Always worth going into Marks and Sparks and grabbing something nice for your tea. And we'll probably be doing that on the way back, knowing me. So let's go and have a walk around. So here we are now by New Look. So anybody who likes or loves New Look is one here. Boots, of course, in every town. Here we go. Every town you go in where there's seagulls, you always find them on somebody's car. Regatta, not particularly one of my favourite shops, but some people love it. Next, of course, Next is one of the shops I do particularly like. I do like the range. Something for everybody in the range, I always think. So we're at the end part of this retail park, and behind me is River Island, which is a shop I do sometimes frequent. Further on, you've got JD Sports, not really the sporty type, and beyond that there's a particularly large Primark, and that's about it really for this video. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for supporting me with your comments. Please continue to comment. Good comments, always welcome and nice, but so are the negative comments, because they help us improve the channel. And let's face it, there's always room for improvement. Now, if you want to help us grow the channel, then please subscribe. I don't really think there's very much more to say other than that. So thank you for watching Roy's Rambles, and tomorrow we'll be out somewhere else making another video for you.